Hey, what's up everybody, Steven here, and in honor of Batman Arkham Knight coming out this week, I decided to do something very special for you guys. I decided to rank the Arkham video game villains. Remember guys, this is my list. If you guys don't agree, make sure you guys comment below. But pretty much, here we go. Coming in at number 10, Dr. Hugo Strange. Now what makes Hugo Strange an awesome villain is that he spent years studying the Dark Knight himself. He did something that other villains were not able to do, and that is figure out the Batman's identity. His weapons are knowledge, strong connections to the criminal world, and a great deal of cunning, yet strange-formed alliances. His whole purpose is to destroy Batman and claim Gotham City as his own. He completely manipulates the events of Arkham City, therefore making him one of the best villains on this list. Coming in at number 9, Clayface. Now if you played the game like me and didn't catch all of the clues, the ending for this one was a shocker. If you guys haven't played the game and don't want to be spoiled, make sure you guys know that spoilers are ahead. In the final battle of the game, it is revealed that the Joker you were pursuing is an actual imposter. He is in fact Clayface in Joker form. It's considered to be one of the biggest twists in the Arkham franchise, and it is one hell of a way to end Arkham City. Coming in at number 8, Black Mask. Now there is a twist with Black Mask that I won't spoil for you guys just in case you want to go in there and check it out yourself. But overall, Black Mask, the character, is written well, and he goes on to do some great things in the handheld spin-off game, Arkham Origins Blackgate. But in Arkham Origins, Black Mask is a powerful crime lord who controls many of the gangs in Gotham City, along with several politicians. But the biggest thing he's a part of is that he is behind the events of the game in general. He puts a $50 million bounty on Batman's head, which unleashes the most lethal assassins to go after Batman and collect the $50 million. So the fact that Black Mask is the reason that Arkham Origins exists, he definitely deserves to be on the list. Coming in at number 7, the Riddler. Now throughout the Arkham games, the Riddler is heard but hardly ever seen. He lurks behind the scenes creating challenges and riddles to keep the player occupied. Arguably one of the smartest villains in the Arkham games, the Riddler even offers you an awesome boss battle with a satisfying payoff. Throw in the fact that he has one of the most creative side missions, and the Riddler definitely earns his spot at number 7 on this list. Coming in at number 6, Ras al Ghul. Now appearing in Arkham City, Ras al Ghul makes his mark as one of the key intriguing villains. The premise is simple. Ras wants Batman to replace him as the demon's head, which allows for the Lazarus Pit to play a big role in the story. What makes him an awesome villain is the way that he's able to train you, teach you, mold you, and at the same time turn his back on you easily. Ras's involvement in the game have him feel like a show stealer every time he's on the screen. Coming in at number 5, Bane. Now Bane is one of the few characters that actually appears in all of the Arkham games, but it's in Origins where he plays the biggest role. We get to see the scrawny boy become the Beast as he is suspended from the ceiling, and we see the Joker pumping him full of the Titan formula. As we mentioned earlier, Black Mask puts out a hit on Batman, and Bane is one of the guys that answers the call. Again, avoiding spoilers, Bane is in the middle of a triangle between the Batman and the Joker. Let's just say a bazooka is involved and one of the two go flying. The Bane that we saw in the Arkham games is truly creative and gave the Caped Crusader a run for his money. Coming in at number 4, Poison Ivy. Now Poison Ivy's biggest contribution in the series is of course in the first Arkham game, Arkham Asylum. She too is injected with the Titan formula, amping up her powers and giving the Batman a run for his money. She gives us an impressive boss fight, although for some people it might be a bit too traditional. Now what makes Ivy special is the fact that she's cunning, creative, and can easily be seen as one of the top villains in an Arkham game. Her powers were never fully explored, but we did get glimpses of what she can be and the potential that she has. For those reasons alone, she belongs on the list. Coming in at number 3, Mr. Freeze. Now Mr. Freeze himself does not appear very often in the Arkham games, but when he does, he leaves his mark. Now as many of us know, Mr. Freeze is a troubled villain who's driven by love and revenge, who is just looking to cure his wife's disease. When things turn for the worse and Mr. Freeze and Batman have to go one-on-one, it almost breaks your heart because you know he's just misunderstood. And even with all that, he gives us one of the best battles in the Arkham games. Mr. Freeze definitely deserves to be number 3 on my list. Coming in at number 2, the Scarecrow. Now coming into an Arkham game, you expect to see awesome action and have a lot of fun. Well, you don't expect us to be completely creeped out and have to play the game with the lights on. And that is exactly what the Scarecrow brings to Arkham Asylum. Now being the main boss in Arkham Knight, it was the boss fights in Arkham Asylum that left you visually and psychologically stunned. The interactions between Batman and Scarecrow are masterfully crafted, and Batman's exposure to the fear toxin have you witnessing Bruce Wayne's biggest fears. His parents' deaths, body bags, and a creepy tone make for the Scarecrow levels to be absolutely genius. Now, although he doesn't really appear in Arkham City, there are some awesome Easter eggs that foreshadow how big of a role he's going to be playing in the Arkham Knight games. The fact that Rocksteady decided to make him the big boss for Arkham Knight means that we're going to be exploring a lot of Bruce Wayne's tortured past in this one, therefore making the Scarecrow one of the best Arkham villains. Now coming in at number 1, the Joker. Now this is no surprise to no one. When you bring Mark Hamill to do the voice performance for the Joker, what else do you expect to happen? Now from the opening scenes of Asylum, the Joker just hooks you in. You can see how cunning and evil and hilarious he's going to be. The rollercoaster emotions that he puts Bruce Wayne on through the entire series, and an amazing twist that happens throughout the game, are just perfect. And what helps cement the Joker as the #1 best villain in the Arkham games is the fact that the chemistry and the banter and every single thing he does opposite of the Batman is absolutely breathtaking. It's what every fan wants to see, it's what every fan deserves. And the fact that Rocksteady was able to deliver that in such an amazing way in the Arkham series makes the Joker the best villain you could possibly have. Alright guys, well there you have it, my top 10 best Arkham villains. As always guys, remember that this is my list, not yours, and if you guys have a different list, which you guys comment below and let me know what that list is. What are your favorite Arkham villains? What are the best villains that Batman has in general? Whatever you guys want to talk about, make sure you guys comment below. And as always guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not even 10 seconds in. Oh my god. That was the wrong approach.